ridiculous. We're about to go to tape with Erica Kane. You can't cancel me.
I didn't, but you are, effective immediately. The cutting edge is off the air.
There is obviously some mistake. We're about to tape a show here. Tad, why don't you call security?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I might only be the talent, but I can still add. Datcom only owns 40% of WRCW, which means Duffield, whatever the hell his name is, cannot call the shots even if he wants to. This station is still owned by Liza Colby.
Quick math lesson. Liza owned 80%, Datcom bought 40%, and the other 20% was owned by another interest. Those outstanding shares were recently acquired by Datcom. Simple addition tells the story. You lose.
Who owned the other 20%?
All I can tell you is that the shares were bought by Datcom, and Mr. Duffield is now in control.
I can't believe that some nerd sitting in Silicon Valley is getting his chuckles by canceling my show.
I'm not privy to Mr. Duffield's plans, but I was made aware that the cutting edge does not fit into his vision of WRCW. There is some good news.
Which is?
Well, he plans to spin off the cutting edge style segment into a full-length program.
Haley's getting her own show?
Something about star quality.
David is the last person you want to be Gillian's doctor.
I want what's best for Gillian.
Which would mean surgery.
No, she's lost too much blood for that. It's too soon for her to have another surgery.
Once we get her on the pump, we'll be able to give her more blood and up her volume while we're at it. I'll fix her valve as soon as we can get her on bypass.
In my opinion, I think you are rushing into a procedure that is usually a last resort. Why can't you give the meds a chance to work?
All the digoxin in the world is not going to correct this situation, Alex. The longer you delay surgery, the weaker her heart gets.
Oh, it's just so typical, isn't it?
Edmund, I'm going to bottom line this one more time for you, okay? Your cousin needs surgery. I'm the best, and you know it.
Oh, we're talking about Gillian here, not your ego.
All right, that's enough, both of you. I'm going to decide what is best for Gillian, and you will both accept it.
It's impossible. Liza Colby, I know, wouldn't let this happen.
You're exactly right, Tad. Liza Colby may not be anybody's favorite person, but she's a very smart businesswoman. As a CEO myself, I know very well that Liza would never give up control of her own company.
She has.
Okay, let's say for a moment that what you're telling us is true, then why isn't she here? The Liza I know would not farm out her dirty work to some peon. As a matter of fact, how come I haven't been able to get in touch with her all morning? I even sent Scott out to look for her. Now he's vanished. Matter of fact, don't do anything. Just stay right here. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Well, you certainly seem to enjoy your work.
Yes, I do.
All this hustling on behalf of large corporate interests keeps you busy.
It does, but I'm ambitious like you.
You're nothing like me. And I guess you're too busy to really do the legal work for my charitable foundation.
I'm an excellent lawyer. You've never had any complaints about my work. Until recently.
Well, now that I see you in action, I don't like your style.
Or maybe you don't like my history with David Hayward.
What history would that be? You don't have a history with David Hayward.
Call me when he dumps you. We'll dish over drinks. You know, David may not have a long attention span, but he sure can be a good time.
Oh, he's got a great attention span. You're nothing like me, as I said. You couldn't keep his interest. Tad, hi, there you are. Did you reach Liza?
No. But I did find Scott. Apparently he just called in from the hospital. Gillian and Ryan have been in some kind of car accident.
Are you kidding? I don't believe it. Well, what about Edmund? Does Edmund know?
Let me do this, Edmund.
What exactly is this?
All right. All I need to do is make an incision between her ribs to get to her heart. We'll put her on a machine that'll do the work of both her heart and her lungs. Then I'll work into her chamber, and I'll fix the valve. Her heart will function properly again, that's all.
Medications can't do this?
Yes.
No, it can't. We should be able to extubate her fairly quickly. She won't even know what happened, Edmund. She'll be back in the ICU before you even know it.
What about the risk factor?
Slim if I do it. Greater if you wait.
Oh, you make your own statistics, don't you?
You're the only one who can authorize me to do this, Edmund. Go with your gut.
Let's do it.
Great. We've wasted enough time already. Let's go fill out the form so I can get started.
Alex, you coming?
No. We go over Gillian's history again.
Do you want me to get that?
Oh, I'm just gonna lay low today. I'll check my messages later.
Liza, darling. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Dixie.
Hi.
Winifred said you've been holed up in your room. Are you ill, darling?
I just want to be alone today.
Well, I just thought...
I just want to be alone today.
I better go. You know, I'm supposed to meet Tad at the station for lunch later. I guess I'll see you there, huh?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, bye, Colby. You can loan her to me anytime.
Look at that face. She's got such a serious face. She looks like Jake.
Okay. See you soon.
Bye, Dixie.
Come here, pumpkin. Yes.
Liza, I know just the way to get you out of your mood. It's such a glorious day outside. I planned a picnic, and I put together an enormous amount of food for Stuart and myself. I thought you could pack up Colby and grab Adam.
Say, Mother, please.
Liza, what's wrong?
I'm just a little nauseous. I just want some peace and quiet.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. It's morning sickness, isn't it? That's what it is. Oh, Liza, you're going to have a baby with Adam. I am so ecstatic. I know how much you've always wanted to have Adam's child.
I have Adam's child.
No, I mean his biological child.
Colby, with Adam.
Colby's Jake's child.
No. Adam got me pregnant, Mother. He switched the sperm at the lab. Colby is his daughter.
Look, Peggy says that Edmund is at the hospital, so I'm going to go there and be with him. I don't want him to be alone.
I understand.
And please know that after this ridiculous mess is straightened out, I'm going to reschedule my interview.
Sure.
Okay.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, you're fired. You were just a charity case anyway.
You know, she's right. Call it a hunch, but I'm guessing that philanthropic work isn't exactly your forte.
I can be giving. Here's some advice. Clear out now. Make it easy on yourself.
Forget it, Leslie. I'm not going anywhere till I talk to Liza first.
I'm just the messenger. But if you don't get going, the locks are being changed. It's only going to get uglier.
I doubt it. Tell me something. You ever rip the heads off your dolls when you were a kid?
I never wasted time on dolls. I have something for you.
Yeah, I got some for you, too.
Official notification of the cancellation of your contract and an order to vacate the premises. Don't touch those.
Why? What you got there? State secrets?
Never mind. You better get packing. Hey, baby. Ooh, bad day.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Cutting Edge was just canceled.
That's why Adam was so touchy about Jake always being acknowledged as Colby's father.
Jake. Mother, he had zero thought, no thought at all, to how this was going to affect everybody's lives, including his own daughter.
That's never stopped him before, Liza.
Mother, I went into this marriage. I went into it with open eyes. I did. Yeah. I knew what Adam was all about, and I believed that he was a changed man. But he used me. He used me like he uses everybody else. He did not treat me like a wife. He treated me like a master plan. I mean, how could I be so blind?
Liza, stop it right there. I'll not have you blaming yourself for this.
Mother,
Adam fooled all of us,
It's
Liza.
delusional. I mean, he thought that he could buy a fertility clinic, and that somehow that would equal an expression of love. He did. He violated my privacy. He violated my respect. He violated everything that was precious to me. I told him it was like rape.
Oh, Liza.
Mother, it was all a lie. The love and the marriage.
Well, you still have Colby.
What kind of legacy does she have? It's supposed to be built on love, Mother. It's built on a lie. How can I make that up to her?
Oh, darling, by loving her. Just like you do right now. And by keeping that horrible monster away from her forever.
Now he is her biological father. Now he has rights.
Not yet he doesn't. And you're gonna have to do everything you can to never let him harm your child again, Liza.
Good day, gentlemen.
What do you want?
How about champagne?
Adam's not in a celebrating mood.
Well, you will be. The cutting edge is off the air. Ted Martin is on the street. He didn't know what hit him.
What the hell have you done?
Well, exactly what you instructed.
But I didn't tell you to go off half-cocked.
Hardly.
Why didn't you call me first?
It was never part of our arrangement. I mean, your orders were clear. You wanted controlling interest in WRCW. You wanted Tad's show canceled and Tad fired. I thought you'd be thanking me.
Ah! Your timing is abominable. We're putting out another fire. That's enough out of you.
Do you want me to rescind the order?
No, don't do that. If I do that, it'll be obvious that I'm involved. There's no way that Ted Martin can know I'm behind this. Is that completely clear?
Still here?
Yeah. Well, I'm just leaving, actually. Did you get the form signed?
Yeah.
David talks a good game. His methods aren't without merit, though. If Gillian were conscious, it would be the last person she would choose to be her doctor.
Alex, I don't like him either. Well, we're talking about her life. So I'm willing to put my personal feelings aside if it'll save hers.
You're trusting a man who has already degraded her so badly. I think it's wrong for David to operate on Gillian. It's not fair to her.
Okay, I don't want to discuss it anymore.
Okay?
You know how you feel? But I think David is Gillian's best chance.
Dixie says Colby looks like Jake. I wish she did.
Yeah, well, she still has his name, Liza. And that's the way we're going to keep it. Forever, if possible. Because as far as I'm concerned, Jake is Colby's father, and he always will be. We're just going to have to move things along a little.
Mother, you have a plan?
Yes, I have a plan, darling, and I want you to promise me one thing. You're not going to talk to anybody about this.
What about Jake?
Especially Jake.
Mother, I can't lie to him, not after everything that's
Without
happened.
lying, darling, we're just going to formulate a plan that's going to benefit everyone and hit Adam. Well, it'll hurt him the most.
But Mother, just to go forward, the next step.
Darling, I want you to make Adam think that he's getting you back, that he's really succeeding.
Mother, I want a divorce. I want a warrant.
Darling, hear me out. Adam wants you so badly, darling, he'd do anything to get you back. Make him think he's winning. Just stroke his ego.
And in the meantime, what?
Well, while he's planning the second honeymoon, you're going to be finalizing your divorce papers. And wham! Before Adam least expects it, you and Colby are going to be out of his life forever.
Mother, he has rights to Colby, divorce or not.
No, darling, because now you're going to pull out the big guns. You see, Adam has committed at least 10 felonies, darling. Juicy enough to keep him in prison for many years to come.
Mother, In prison with numbers on his
I'm
chest.
serious, darling. Threaten him with prison. Because behind those custom-made suits and silk ties beats the heart of a coward. He's going to be so busy trying to cover his behind, he won't have time to think about you and Colby.
You know, Mom, I think you could out-Adam Adam.
Well, sometimes I have my moments.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, too. Nobody messes with my girls, nobody.
Do you hear that? Your Mimi is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah.
Well, whatever your paternity is, you are still a Colby woman. And nobody messes around with the Colby women and gets away with it.
Right.
Edmund, Tad told me about Gillian. How is she?
There's a problem with her heart, and Hayward's gonna operate. She's being prepped.
That's great. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah. You can pray. If you'll excuse me. Okay.
Of course.
Hi, Edmund.
Alex, what did you mean by saying you didn't think it was fair for David to operate on Gillian? I mean, if anyone can save her, it's David.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a private conversation.
You hate David so much that you would not allow Gillian to have the best doctor in the country just because of some petty little grudge?
David doesn't give a damn about her. And considering their history, he shouldn't be her doctor.
I don't know how you can say
If
that.
it were my decision, I wouldn't allow him anywhere near her. Not after the way he's treated her.
What are you talking about? What do you possibly imagine that David did that was so terrible?
I don't want to get into this.
Oh, don't be coy. What did David do to hurt Gillian?
He forced her to have sex with him.
Are you accusing David of rape?